A life or death situation for a snowmobiler who suddenly found himself dangling in a very deep cavern. Happened in the far back country of Weber County, just about an hour away from Heber.
News specialist Dan Rascone is covering this story and joins us live. Dan, first off, how's that snowmobiler doing tonight?
Well, according to the commander of the Wasatch County Search and Rescue Team, he is doing well. He's in his 50s right now. He's at the hospital with a broken arm, he says. But considering what happened and the pictures you're about to see here, he's very lucky to be alive.
Nosed in, right in, and dropped into that mine shaft.
A real scare for this experienced snowmobiler who suddenly found himself dangling in a 30-foot cavern.
It jammed with the handlebars and the front end of the snowmobile and didn't keep going.
It was about 10:30 on Sunday morning when Wasatch County says they got the call for help in the Soapstone Basin area. It took emergency teams about an hour just to get there because it was so far in the backcountry.
This was a super tough guy. I mean, he was in a really bad situation. He did nothing to create this situation.
About 30 rescuers had to use rock climbing gear to get him out.
It's exactly the same as going over a cliff and rescuing somebody.
The snowmobiler was airlifted to a hospital. Fortunately, he survived the crash with just a broken arm.
Very easily could have turned out much, much worse.
It was just a stupid accident.
It was just back in November when a man fell 50 feet down an open mine shaft in Iron County and suffered substantial head trauma.
Yes, it's always a surprise.
Steve Fluke with the state's Division of Mining says there are about 10,000 open abandoned mines in the state. Some can be very dangerous, even deadly. But Fluke believes the snowmobiler didn't hit a mine, but possibly a collapsed limestone cavern. He reminds those going into the backcountry.
It is good to be aware of, your surroundings and to know that that is a possibility.
Yeah, since 2001, Steve Fluke says they've actually had 4 cases of snowmobilers in this particular area fallen into these holes. Again, he says he doesn't know of any abandoned mines in this particular area, but for a map and a link to some of those abandoned mines, you can go to our website, ksltv.com. Back to you guys in the studio.
Boy, Dan, the picture of that snowmobiler is just precarious. It's amazing they could rescue him okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.